This video is for informational assistance only and does not replace the written assembly instructions. You must read the entire manual and familiarize yourself with all the pieces and procedures before progressing with assembly. These building instructions will complete one 36-inch Emagiblock. The parts are as follows. 2 MDF face panels. The side with the countersunk screw holes and the logo stamp is the front of the face panel. 6 connector blocks, 6 ribs, some refer to them as spines, and 24 combination square drive Phillips head pancake screws. To begin, lay one 36-inch MDF panel face down on a firm, flat, level surface or floor. Insert the 6 ribs into the bottom face panel slots. Make sure the ribs are fully seated in the tabs. On initial assembly, you may find it useful to gently tap the ribs into place using a rubber mallet. Place the second face panel on top of the ribs and fully seat the tabs from each rib into the top face panel slots. Make sure the ribs are fully seated in the tabs. Sometimes a slight wiggle will help seat the ribs. Or, you may find it useful to use a nail or similar implement to help align the rib tabs with the panel slots. It is always best to work from one side to the other, partially seating the tabs until all are seated. Then press down or gently tap with your hand or use a rubber mallet to fully seat the tabs into the face panels. Grasp the Emagiblock on both sides, holding firmly so that the faces stay seated in the ribs, and stand the block to the upright position. Place the block connector into the opening of the face panel rib assembly. Connectors at the bottom should always be inserted with the merlins, some refer to these as cones, in or toward the interior of the Emagiblock. Be sure the panels and connector blocks are flush at the corners and edges. The ribs should sit flush against the channel cutouts located on the connector block. Very important. Secure all 4 corners first on both sides. This seats the face panel and prevents the connector block corners from slipping out of square. Now, holding the block connector firmly so that it sits flush with the top and sides of the face panel, insert one pancake screw through the first corner hole in the top face panel and drive the screw straight through with a square head drill driver until the head of the screw is near but not fully inserted into the countersink. You may want to hand tighten the screw to finish. The screw will be flush with the face panel when it is fully seated. Be careful not to over-tighten. Repeat this process for each corner. Next, work clockwise to secure the remaining screws. Grasp the Emagiblock on both sides, holding firmly so that the faces stay seated in the ribs, and turn the block over and follow the same procedure to secure the connector blocks on this end. Block connectors at the top of an Emagiblock may also be placed with the merlins, or cones, facing outside of the Emagiblock, depending on your intended use. See planning your wall assembly. Your Emagiblock is complete and ready to become part of a wall. Thank you for watching. This video is for informational assistance only and does not replace the written assembly instructions. For more information, please phone 844-949-2557, email info@emagispace.com, or visit emagispace.com.